Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the FootLong Pony podcast. I'm joined today, of course, by the old coot, Rob Castle,
Yours truly.
my lovely wife, Megan,
Of course.
and the Asian sensation,
What's up?
Mitch Fisher.
Yes.
I love it.
Asian people love it when you call him the Asian sensation.
I love it.
It's their favorite
Boosts
thing.
my
Mitchell
confidence.
definitely does it. No one's ever called me that before, so I can't.
No one's ever called you the Asian?
No.
Maybe it's just a male
Really?
Yeah.
Asian thing.
They've called me that before.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's a male thing, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Not
not
good for
right. That's
females,
just
I
not
guess.
right. You know? It's not
No.
right.
Is what it is.
I kind of wanted to start. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my musical messiah, if you will,
Shit.
is one Greg Laswell. A lot of people don't know who that is when I'm talking about him, but you've probably heard his music if you watch any TV from the last 10 years. It's like a lot of his stuff's on, like, it's been on Bones, it's been on
Grey's Anatomy.
it's been on the Grey's Anatomy, True Blood.
Oh, shit. It was on True Blood?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
Damn.
This Is Us. He had a song
Oh, yeah.
on there not too
Everyone.
long ago.
So then everyone
Nice.
has heard Greg Laswell
yeah,
then.
you've
If you've
definitely
seen This
heard
Is
one of his
Us.
songs. You just don't know that it's him. So he toured in Cleveland. What do you say, for the first
For
time in
like
7 years?
years.
It's been quite a while. I've been listening to his music since 2013 or so. So I've been waiting a while to see him.
Yeah.
And we finally got to go see him in Cleveland at the Music
Supper
Club Box.
Box clubs. It's
yeah,
a music
what-
box
how big-
supper club.
How big is
Music.
It's a
box
pretty good
supper club.
size. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's 2 stories, but the music is upstairs.
that? Oh.
It's really cool.
Um,
It's more of an intimate dining experience. They have different
Nice.
chefs come in and do different menus every time they have a show. They're doing a bunch of things this summer
I like that.
and this spring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's, like,
really
really
neat.
cool.
Actually, the Something to Wrestle With podcast is going to be there in March.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
they're
oh
having
shit, might have
burgers
to
on
check
that
that out. But
But it's actually really cool. That place has only been around for like 4 years, I think they said.
Oh
So
wow. So
yeah, it's like pretty
fresh.
new. It's over by
he's fresh.
It's
it's over by the Cleveland Aquarium by the river.
Yeah,
it's
I don't think
across
I
from a thirsty
can't
dog.
remember going to an aquarium.
You were
in
stuck in the
Cleveland.
trunk for most of
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about
We went
that,
to the
yeah.
aquarium. Was that 5 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
I think
Mitch
it's right
rode
when
the
I
whole way there in the
graduated.
trunk. I think Megan used to
Like
have
on
a picture.
purpose?
Yeah, he just climbed in
Well,
there.
really, like,
I had a
we-
picture. He was like
We
looking
were
through
all
the
in the back
cracks.
seat.
Yeah.
We were
Back
all in the
seat.
back seat and we were like, "Hey, this opens." And like we opened it up. I crawled back in there.
Yeah, because there was 5 of us. It was
I
me,
figured.
Me, you, Paul, Courtney,
Woody,
and
and
Mitch.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it was like one of them dick moves. It's like, hey,
No,
we're
he
going to the
just climbed
drive-in. We're going to
No.
the drive-in. Get in the back, so
Yeah.
you know we don't have to pay
Get
for
in the
you.
back.
Yeah, it wasn't like an open
it was
trunk.
like-
It was like a closed trunk too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah.
I just imagine like being at I can't remember, but being at that rest stop and Mitch was just popping out of the trunk. People thought we kidnapped the
It'd be like
kid.
It'd be like a jackass thing. He
Right
pops out,
over
just
the
starts
border.
running away. Help!
That would have been good. I should know.
oh man.
But yeah, no, like it's a really intimate style venue, and we're
That's cool.
sitting. We're not further
Ugh.
than 10 feet from the
Yeah.
from
Oh,
like where he
wow.
was.
I was about to say how
I feel
close
like 10
you
feet
were.
is like from where he was on stage.
Yeah,
like that's him
yeah.
like on stage, center stage. Like that's 10 feet.
That's
Because we were
sick.
pretty close to the stage. Like I could like
Wow.
take 3 steps and I was at the edge of the stage.
So it's a lot of singer songwriter stuff. I mean, you
Hmm.
listen to him, Robbie.
Yeah, he's
Um,
great.
But he like, I mean, it was everything I dreamed of. I could die today and I'd be like, I got to see Greg Laswell play. I'm totally fine.
Man,
but
nice.
it was awesome.
Yeah, he did a really good job. He
He
really good at talking
He
the crowd,
fucking works
man.
the crowd, man.
Really?
Yeah,
good.
Really,
He's
really
funny.
well.
like
Yeah,
awkwardly funny, but funny.
yeah.
All this thing.
Like
he has a weird sense
I
of
feel
humor.
we would honestly probably really get along with him. He named his dog Joey Lopez because that's the name of his realtor, and he thought it'd be funny.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's like, it's just like holy shit.
Your dog's name's Joey Lopez.
Yeah, well, I bought a picture. It's like a little sketch, and
Yeah.
like I knew his dog's name was Joey, but I was looking at the picture and I was like, why does it say Lopez at the bottom? Well, his dog's name is Joey Lopez.
That's
I know,
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
That's amazing.
I want to reach that status where I could just name a pet about a
like
landlord.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is my dog, George Washington.
Well, I mean, like I had that cat named Ted Zeppelin there for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good cat.
Well,
name.
now it's Rowdy now, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Ty has
Oh,
him
this is
now.
the same
Ty.
cat.
Yeah.
That's Ty.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ty.
Fuck you, Ty.
Every episode we're gonna have, you're just gonna call
Every
Ty.
episode, I'm gonna sneak that in there. Oh yeah, and then we're talking about fuck you, Ty.
Yeah, that's funny.
He likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
no,
did a
does.
really good job. He's good at working the
It was
crowd.
great, man.
Cool.
And he met people after the show, which we didn't get
Yeah.
to meet
Oh,
him.
nice.
Yeah,
He
we.
complimented Nate's beard.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
He said that he liked my
wow.
beard.
You do have
Yeah.
a nice beard, though.
Yeah.
It's better than mine. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, it was,
I don't mean to brag.
it was really cool. Yeah, it was really neat. He's coming back in the springtime with a full band.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Shit,
Yeah.
we got to go back.
So we're gonna go back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For sure gonna go back. I don't know if
Go.
he'll play at the music box, but
Oh,
because
yeah,
he
I
didn't
don't
say
know.
or not, but he just said he was gonna be back in Cleveland in the spring. So
Like one of the guys there asked him, so like if you look at his guitar, he only has 5 strings on his
Yeah.
guitar. And he goes, why do you only have 5 strings on your guitar? And he said that because when he was playing, he kept hitting it and it was making a lot of noise. It's the high E string. And he's like, I would be playing and I just kept hitting it and it's making a lot of noise and I didn't
it like snapped.
it broke
It
and he just
broke.
never put it back on. So now he's like,
He's got like 8 to 10 guitars at his house that have
yeah,
5 strings.
that have 5 strings.
And
He
now
said he's gonna
he's-
try to have somebody make him a 5-string guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it
That'd be
works
awesome.
for him.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sorry, the
It's
book
not like he
touched
makes
me.
shit music, so.
No,
That's
man.
incredible. I almost cried like 3 times.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he,
Man, I'm glad.
man,
He fucking.
So his dad passed away in September, which was real sad. Which is
Oh.
why he had postponed this tour that we went on. It was supposed to be in September.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about that, and he talked about the song that he wrote. And I think it was prior to his dad dying.
Yeah, because his dad had
Alzheimer's
and then dementia.
and dementia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and he paused for a good like 3 minutes, and
Yeah.
he didn't say anything, and like he was almost gonna cry, and then he just like
Condolences.
we're just like, yeah, my dad passed away on December
Yeah.
or September 1st.
Real
and
fast. He's just
real
trying
fast,
to get it
got
out.
it out. Didn't want to talk about it. And he's like, this is his I wrote the song for him, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a good song though, man.
Oh man, that'd be
But-
rough. I don't think
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah, like I'm sitting there watching him, and like I can see Megan looking at me through my periph, and I'm like, if I look at her, I'm gonna start crying. So it's just like I'm just gonna stare a hole through
That's
Greg
me.
until he
That's-
stops talking.
That's always me when
Yeah.
I'm meeting everybody else.
Man,
cries
yeah,
Yeah,
at
I'm
me.
job,
fine. Like, I told her this earlier. Ever since I was a kid, I'm fine as long as you don't ask me if I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like, if I got hit on the head or something, or if something embarrassed me, hey man, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. You sure? You good? You sure? No, I'm not okay. I
Don't
just
look at
start
me.
crying. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
That's when I start crying.
Yeah.
But he did a good job.
Yeah, it was everything
You
I
know,
dreamed
if I,
of.
If I had the chance to go see the Gorillas, I would.
Oh,
die
man,
for it.
that
I
would
would die
yeah.
for it.
Grills would be pretty
Like,
sweet.
They've been on tour twice since I've come
the
into
tickets
a
are
job.
expensive.
Well, it's not even that. Like every time they come around here, I don't have money at the time, and like I'll know it's in like a couple months in advance even, and I still won't have money at the time, and I'm like, man, that's a bitch.
This is what I always do. If I have money when the tickets come out, I'll just buy them, and then I'll figure the rest out later.
That's terrible.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
that's I can
yeah.
see that with
no,
kids.
but I don't give a shit, man. I don't give a shit because I'm
Fuck
gonna
it.
go. I'm gonna go.
I'm not eating.
That's like going to
I've done that though. Like I've done.
PB&J's for the next month.
see, I can't do that.
I'm going
I'm a
home
kid
for
now.
food.
Man,
You
yeah,
know?
that's true.
I gotta feed the fam.
Being a dad.
Yeah, being
Yeah.
a dad. Rough.
Yeah, like I feel like I was afforded a very rare opportunity. Not a lot of people get off me. There's a hair on me. not a lot of people get to see like their musical idols. I
Right.
feel like play, and then like I got to meet them. Not to be like, oh, I got to do this, but I was. It was the best night I've had in quite some time.
I would kill for a day
I
to
hope.
see the old crooners sing again, like the Rat Pack.
Shit.
I would
Mm.
kill for
We have to
it.
go back in time.
I know. I would like
That would be some sweet shit though.
That would be pretty cool.
even
I
if,
got
even
to
to go
see
to that
my-
Las Vegas show that
Yeah.
does.
Mm.
There's a
the Rat
tribute
Pack.
to Frank Sinatra
Ooh,
going to
yeah,
be
at
at
the
the
Music
Music
Box.
Box next
Yeah.
month, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, the guy kind of looks like Frank.
Yeah, he
Oh, it's
does.
probably,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like there's a
Mic drop.
Robbie's mic just fell out of the mic saying,
Yeah.
"Oh,
That's like a Hank Hill. Oh my God.
excuse me." Yeah, I think mine. Like, if I could see anybody play, it'd probably be like Pantera in their prime.
Mm.
Dude.
That'd be
I saw my
nuts.
favorite artist in 2014.
Alice in Chains.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no,
Who?
I think I changed mine to Alice in Chains.
Yeah, Lane Staley.
Yeah.
Brand new. I got to see
okay.
Brand new. It was the first time they toured in like
forever.
for literally forever. Their last album came out in 2009. Prior to
Did you
that.
see? Yeah, did I tell? They're going to do another Warped Tour. Like, remember how I said?
Oh
like,
yeah.
last year was supposed to be the last year.
Yeah,
I
so
guess-
they're doing like the coastal ones.
Yeah.
Well, like they stopped doing nationwide.
Oh, is that what it is?
So they'll do like
Oh.
ones that are like so there's always going to be one on the West Coast and the East Coast, and they'll do like the one that's in Cleveland this year, or this year is going to be like the Midwest.
okay, so
one.
they are
So
coming.
it's like, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So it's just not going to be like a traveling one.
Gotcha.
Kinda
Well,
like
they hyped
Lollapalooza.
it up last year to make it seem like
I mean,
this
it was
That's
the last
why
one. It's the
Everyone
last,
come out. It's going to be the last time.
well, I mean, kind of like if you don't live close to those
Yeah.
areas,
Yeah.
you're not fucking going.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, that's
true.
not true though, because
I mean,
people
that's
will
true.
travel miles to go to see.
I
it.
almost went to fucking Nevada to go see
I mean,
Brand New.
we
I just
thought
thought
about
the-
going to Coachella for like 2 years.
Yeah, we did talk about going to Coachella. We would try to go to where do we try to go?
Uh,
Bonnaroo.
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 I have a friend.
I
that
regret
said-
not taking you to Bonnaroo. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. No, that's cool.
I
have
just
a
thought that
friend-
lineup last year was kind of weak.
I
For a
mean,
Warped Tour?
Yeah, for what
Oh,
it's supposed to be the
yeah.
last one. I was expecting
You know
more
who was
out of
there?
it.
Yeah.
Les and Jake.
Les and Jake. Oh
Like,
yeah, they were
Les
there
and Jake
last
was
year.
there.
I
Les and
forgot.
Jake. I seen
was
them-
So lit
believe
about
it or
I
not.
wanted to go.
I can't believe you listen to less than Jade.
Really?
Yeah.
Mitchell
I love
listens to a lot of crazy shit.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm not hating on you for it. It's just I'm surprised.
Yeah, I actually seen them open up for like Linkin Park. It was
oh wow.
I went to the Project Revolution 2004 tour. It was Korn headlined,
Oh, fuck.
and it was Linkin Park, Snoop. I seen Snoop.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a
Oh.
mix of like punk, hip hop. The Used was there.
Man.
Really?
2004. The Used were in their prime. It's
Yeah, they
that's
were.
true.
It was a
That
good
is
show.
true.
they're still making music.
Are they?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, they are. I think they came out with something
Good for
last
them,
year.
man.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Take Back Sunday's still making music, but like for whatever reason,
I
like
mean,
I don't know, like to be as
Blink-182 is getting into the EDM game. Kinda. Yeah.
know
I'm
what you're
pretty
talking
sure. Well, quote me on this. Hold on. Let me look it up. I'm pretty
No, just
sure
don't play the
Steve-
video.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure Steve Aoki has a song with.
Oh, he
Steve
do-
Aoki.
I think he does have a song
And
with
it
them.
just came out
Oh.
like last year.
They did a song with I think the Chainsmokers. They just collabed with
Yeah.
a song on it. They like Mark Hoppus just like confirmed it.
Really?
Drug
Yeah.
Club.
Well, like
It's like
here's
I'm all
another
okay
thing.
with growth and stuff.
Yeah, I just don't think Blink-182 can.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't think EDM and like.
Not Blink-182.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like like the.
I don't know. Like they helped.
the
They
Gorillaz.
helped like 5 Seconds to write some of their songs. So it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Who, Blink?
Blink. Yeah.
The Gorillaz are collaborating with an EDM artist named Flume,
Hey,
which I
you-
went back
yeah,
to go
you saw him.
see
Oh, yeah.
in like 2016.
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been like
shit.
it's been
That's
a
3
while.
years.
I feel like that was only like a year ago.
Yeah, don't play with me. That was a rough night. I was so blacked out. I don't remember driving home
Mitchell.
Is
Yeah.
that when
I'm not gonna. I'm not
from
gonna use you on air.
Columbus.
Holy
That's
shit.
an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, we know.
It was fucked. I
know,
was,
bro.
I was
I know.
fucked.
Yeah, I've been there.
How about we don't talk
Jeez.
about that and I won't hit you on the head? Okay.
Okay.
Damn,
That was
boy.
years ago. It's okay.
That's a hell of a drive. That's a hell of a drive when you're sober coming back from a concert.
Yeah, it was like 1 o'clock.
It's
2
a
o'clock.
rough one.
Yeah.
We got home at like 3, 4, and I went straight to bed.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least you made it home.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Just like Winnie the Pooh.
Mhm. Every time.
We need to post that picture that Robbie drew of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah, remember that picture you drew Winnie the Pooh with like a dick trunk or some shit? It's either a dick trunk or
still
a regular
have it?
nose trunk.
I have it. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta get. We're gonna have to like.
You send that
Yeah.
to one of us. We'll put that on the
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
incredible.
even remember it. What are you guys even talking about?
I
Robbie
think
drew. Well, you can tell her.
it was a shit attempt at a Winnie the Pooh with a huge penis.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
That's it.
Because it's got like lobster claws.
It looks like an elephant trunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
With
It's
balls.
an elephant trunk. It's an elephant trunk on his dick. We will put this on the
Yeah.
Instagram page, so if
We'll
anybody
put-
wants to
and
see
link
it.
the video for that one. We'll
Yeah.
promote this video.
So-
with
By
that.
the
you
way,
know,
if you're
everyone
a
can
child,
admire it.
do not. You
Oh,
don't.
yeah,
want,
don't
yeah,
watch it.
Don't.
Yeah.
If you're a child, you shouldn't be on the internet.
yeah.
Your parents.
This
your
is
parents
a,
should not let you on the internet.
This is an 18 older
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of kind of thing.
Maybe I should have put that.
If you don't like if you don't like it, then you're too young for it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
It's not the content; it's the age.
But again, if I was like 11 years old and I saw that Winnie the Pooh drawing,
That's hilarious.
I'd laugh my
Yeah,
ass
that's
off.
true.
Like, dude, look at the dick on that
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Look at the size of that cock.
I'd be like, Mom, look.
Mom, look at this. You got to see it.
Grandma, look.
Oh,
It's a huge penis.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
it's so bad.
Huge wiener.
All right. So, what are we doing?
We're
What's our
talking.
main
Nate,
one?
Mitchell's going to tell us about some of the games.
Mitch,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you-
So,
well, Do you guys have any most anticipated games this year?
the games that I'm looking forward to, I'm not even certain are going to come out this year.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's The Last of Us 2.
Correct.
Yeah,
Really?
that's unconfirmed yet.
Yeah.
It's
So,
still
like,
unconfirmed.
I
2 years later.
I feel like it.
Yeah.
3 years
Like,
later.
if it does, it'll be late into the year.
Mhm.
I would expect fall to December.
Yeah.
And I would only say that because they could get mass amount of money, or
Christmas.
you just don't know. They could.
I
either
almost
throw a
wonder if they'll
curveball.
wait until 2020 because the PS5 is on its way out
I don't
next
know.
year.
I don't know.
That's
They
coming
would
out
have
next
to-
year?
They would
Yeah.
I haven't really kept.
Well,
on
sorry,
next
that's not
gen.
confirmed. It's just that's all the
Yeah,
rumors.
but like
are.
they would
I
have to
heard.
like they've already been making this game
When-
probably for a
Yeah.
PS4. They would have
It'll
to
be released
remaster
on
the entire
PS4.
game.
The way I see is that when next gens come out, they still have a year or two before the last gen consoles kind of die out.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
probably
'Cause not
switch
everyone's gonna
to
rush out and
PS
buy a
I don't know,
PS5.
I
PlayStation
won't
2.
rush to a PS5 if that's what it's called. I don't know if, but I won't rush
Call it
to
the
it
next one.
until
The next PlayStation.
yeah, the next one.
PlayStation, the next generation.
But I won't rush to my next console until all my other friends do.
Right.
Only because then I
Yeah.
won't be able to talk. to
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Well, let's have a little background. Mitchell here is a game connoisseur.
Hey,
He plays games
pretty much all the time.
partially for a living.
Yeah, basically.
Partially. Besides being a
He's-
dad and working.
He's a legit gamer.
He's a legit gamer. So he's going to tell us about games that are coming out this year. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, so take it away, Mitch.
Well,
hyped
you know,
for.
I just want to know if there's any other games you guys are talking about. 'Cause it might
I'm
coincide with
excited.
what I'm looking for.
well,
Last of Us 2 is a big one for
Last
me.
of
If it
Us
comes out this
2
year, I'll probably pick it up.
I was excited for what was it Days Gone,
Yeah, Days Gone By.
but then it seems like that's getting less hype as it gets closer to coming out because I feel like people know that it might not be like I think the people who are making it know it's
think-
probably not that great.
Well, I haven't seen anything since last year.
Yeah.
And E3 last year, that is. So maybe if it's not out by E3 this year, they're probably going to cover it. Hopefully they cover it. They would be fools not to. Hopefully it's good because when footage came out for E3 last year, it looked great. It's a giant horde mode zombie
Yeah.
game. And, zombies are kind of overrated nowadays.
It's a little played out.
But
But
this
if you
one
do
looks
it right,
refreshing.
it's still
Yeah,
incredible.
It,
You know,
it'll
Last
still
of
be
Us is still
good.
great.
Like, there's ways like I hate to say it. I hate Skyrim. And it's only because
Fuck
it's been,
Skyrim.
it's
Fuck
only,
Skyrim.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
only
even
been-
fucking know what that
Never
is.
played-
But okay,
It's
fuck
only
that.
been- it's only because like, I love Bethesda and I love the Elder Scrolls series, but it's been
Aren't those like the same games? Sorry, I've played 0 of those games, so
Bethesda.
They all
owns-
look the same.
Well, Elder Scrolls and Fallout are made by Bethesda,
Oh.
and like
oh okay.
I
I
love
did
them.
know that actually.
I love them. I love Bethesda as a company. Like despite all the Fallout 76 like negativity around the game, I still think it's a decent game.
Say it's like
But
I was
I will
curious to
admit-
know
I
Yeah,
will
where you-
admit
if
that
your opinion has soured on it. At
no,
all.
it's
Not yet.
still glitchy as all hell. I mean, but all the reviews that come out for video games nowadays come off of a PC review. So if it doesn't run well on a PC, it gets slapped. On PS4, there's not as many glitches, not as many like game-breaking things that happen on my PS4. So I don't have to worry about those
Yeah.
things.
Did you see people are going into the game? They're like duplicating bobbleheads and selling them online.
Yeah.
That's
they're,
nuts.
They're
Damn.
getting like banned. Like Bethesda has pulled
Yeah.
out a hard ban hammer right
They
now.
had a thing
slapping
where if
carrots.
you got caught cheating, they would ban your account. You could only come back if you wrote a letter
Mm.
to
To
them
Bethesda.
Yep.
apologizing. You had to apologize and tell them why cheating was bad.
I need you.
That's real.
That was the only way that you were
Dude,
allowed back
I-
on.
But you know that's the best way to handle it. Though.
Oh,
Like, 'cause it's-
man.
At least
Not
you
for me.
get
I'd
your-
write "fuck you."
At least you get your account back. At least you get your account back. It's easy to get your account back.
Will not
And-
cheat again. Will not cheat again.
Sorry,
500
guys.
times.
I shouldn't have.
The
It's like
pulling
Bart-
that
I have
Umbridge
learned
shit.
the error of my ways.
I thought it's like Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
It's like just
I will not fart in class.
yeah.
or whatever.
Eat shorts.
But like, it's. I think the reason why I hate Skyrim is that they report it all the fucking time, no matter what. They report it. They've remastered it and reported that master, And it's just ridiculous to me that a game company can report a game so many times and get the same amount of sales each time, which is like 600, more than 600 units, obviously, because it's Elder Scrolls and Skyrim.
Right.
But that's insane.
I don't know much about Skyrim, so
It's
I don't
just
even
a
know
big
what
game.
I don't even know what happens. I don't even know the premise of the game.
Dragons.
Oh, it's like a guy fucks a
yeah.
dragon or
Just
something.
you
It's
kill
okay.
dragons and
Oh,
shit.
so it's like Your Highness, but like better.
Yeah.
No, it's not as
Just
good.
It's
kidding.
not better.
It's not better.
It's not as
No,
good as
that
Sorry,
movie-
I meant worse.
that
but
movie
worse.
is totally underrated.
Yeah. I would love to do a future podcast where we talk about how great that movie is because
Oh,
everybody
I'd love
hated
to.
it.
Absolutely.
I would love
Yeah.
to.
So
yeah.
that's a future one.
Yeah, I get
Absolutely.
it.
Look out for that if you have or haven't seen that movie. Regardless, it's going to be a good one.
If
you
not, we
haven't-
will blow your
If
fucking
you haven't,
mind.
watch it now, and then we'll talk about it later.
But,
Yeah.
back to the topic on hand. There's a original. It's called Beyond Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey, and you play.
What's it called?
Beyond Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
You play as like. Basically like a caveman. Not
Sorry, you made a
even
weird
caveman.
pop sound. It made me laugh.
I like that.
It's like you play as like a primitive like monkey basically.
What?
Okay, I
are
like that
evolving
already.
into a human. Like
You have
awesome.
got my attention.
yeah, and it's
What?
made by the
Sucked on her
original
titties?
creator, like the original design leader of the Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of the mechanics. So you climb up trees and it feels fluent. You're swinging
Oh my
across
God.
trees. You guys have
Damn.
to check out that trailer. It looks really good. He's been working on it for a couple years now, to my knowledge.
Oh my god, that sounds
But it
amazing.
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, I
caught
would
my
actually play
attention.
that.
It's one of the games that flew under the radar during Gamescom in December,
Yeah.
but it looked really good. There's Anthem coming out, I believe, in a couple months,
Mhm.
which is it's going to be kind of a MMO RPG probably.
Mm-hmm.
Only 4 players, but like it has that kind of mass loot system that Destiny 2 has.
Mm.
And
See,
like,
now that's not very well received, is it? Like, is that going to be something that holds the game back, you
I think the thing that's going to hold the game back is that people have started noticing that the more you pre-order games, the more your hopes are going to be up, and then when it turns out to be shitty, people get really burnt about it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of my friends won't pre-order games at all
Yeah.
because they're more likely to get burned than not. They rather wait a couple like weeks
See how it does.
and see how it does before buying, and
Right.
that can impact sales to a maximum. Like, I think when it comes to pre-ordering, it can be worth like what they give you for add-ons, depending on what it is, and then at the same time, it's not really
Yeah.
worth it.
I think I pre-ordered Spider-Man because it came with like a skin and the theme, and then it's like, man,
Yeah.
that it's not really worth it.
I think some of the best pre-orders are like the ones that people will like. Game companies will give out like a middle pre-order bonus, which is like a skin in the game and like a background for your console or PC or whatever you're playing on, and then your like top tier, like they'll try and sell you the whole like season DLC pack on top of like a statue you can get. Like I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what Horizon Zero Dawn did a couple years ago. It's like my friend got a whole statue, and the statue's beautiful. It's a resin
Oh yeah,
statue.
Ty's got the same one.
Yeah, it's great. I think when you give physical property out for a pre-order,
Yeah.
that's when things become more valuable.
Well, that's when it's like $200 though, isn't it?
No, they don't really. I mean,
Because
I've like usually the top tier for pre-orders go up to like 100, maybe a little bit beyond that.
Everything's fine.
All right, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff when it comes to pre-ordering that needs to
Yeah.
be fixed. I guess more like I feel like video game companies have enough money to do these things.
they're going to go
But
through a
they-
revolution with games because of
Yeah.
all the shit that's
It's
going on with loot
greed.
boxes.
It's
Yeah.
greed. Game companies are now being absorbed into greed, and
Yep.
it's bad. It's real bad.
You notice those on games that are still coming out, like your NFL games or anything like that. They're just like not making
Oh,
quality games.
Nobody gives a shit about sports games
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, but
unless it's
somebody
FIFA.
does.
Well,
Unless
sorry,
it's
not
FIFA.
nobody. It's just.
I'm just saying, like they're not putting like. I think people would care a lot more if they put more effort into it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't think people
If-
learn from places like
If-
who makes fucking Last of Us.
I would be impressed, and I would actually go out of my way and pick up a sports game if
it
they
Naughty
added
Dog?
like a first-person mode to one.
They used to have one. Madden or no, what was it? NFL 2K4.
Oh, the
yeah.
like the POV thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
First
tried
person.
that 13 years or so ago.
Well, I think you could do it now.
It'd be a
We're
lot
on
better
next
now.
gen, like Unreal
That'd be
Engine,
sick.
yeah.
the new Unreal Engine that everyone's going off of is phenomenal. Like it's so beautiful,
Yeah.
and I think that people can get so much use out of it. And it's a free engine, so any game developer can pick it up, even if you're in it like small or big. And most
Or
big
medium.
games come off of Unreal Engine, for real.
Yeah.
But there's some other games that I'm looking at. It's Dark Souls creators are releasing like a Shogunate type a game
Oh,
where you play
shit.
like a samurai almost.
Ooh.
I bet it's
called
hard as fuck too.
Oh yeah,
I
bet
love
it is.
samurai games.
It's hard as fuck.
It's hard.
Dude, Bloodborne, Dark
Is it harder-
Souls.
Is it harder
Games,
than Ninja Gaiden
probably.
2?
Damn,
I
that game
can't-
was hard as fuck.
Man,
Have you-
that's my favorite game of all time. I love Ninja Gaiden 2. It's so good. It was so.
Ninja
couldn't
Gaiden.
even
I like
watch her
Ninja
play
Gaiden
it.
for NES. I mean, the original.
I never
oh,
played that
gee.
one.
Oh my god, I used to be able to beat that game pretty
The
fast.
second one was so hard. It took me like 3 years to beat, and only because I got so fucking frustrated with
There's
it. I was
a-
like, "Fuck this
Wasn't
shit."
it for like Xbox?
It was Xbox 360. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. it
Ninja
was
Gaiden
good.
was the shit. I used to always like Shinobi too for like the Sega. Cause like you had Ninja Gaiden for like Nintendo,
Mhm.
then you had Shinobi for Sega. So it was like
Mm.
two really badass
play
Sega
Shinobi.
like ninja games.
There's an iOS game coming out for Harry Potter.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Wizards
yeah.
Unite. Is that this year or is it next
It
year?
says
What is
to
it?
be announced.
It's kinda like
2019. It's
Pokemon
gonna be
Go,
like
but
Pokemon
Yeah.
Go, but
Harry
for
Potter.
wizards.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
you know,
you're
there's
a
all
wizard,
those-
Harry.
My cloak's coming out, and I'm about to be a badass bitch
Hell
and be a wizard
yeah.
and shit.
I don't know
some
how you
shit
guys
up.
feel about Fire Emblem. It's a tactical game, basically. You
Hmm.
you move one unit at a time. It's like chess. It's like a really fun version of
Risk.
chess for me. Or Risk, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Risk.
Uh,
Never played that.
I
I never
love
played Risk.
Fire Emblem. Not a lot of people
Lol.
like it. I mean, like a lot of normal people don't like it. I guess I would say it's really.
I would
it's-
probably like it then.
I like strategic stuff. I
Yeah.
love that stuff.
I like
There's
puzzles.
Days
Yeah.
Gone coming out. Anthem. There's Doom Eternal. Because since the last Doom went really well. All right, but Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out later this month.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Mitch was
yes.
hyped.
Like,
That
yeah,
looks sweet.
there's a hype train for me coming out there for that. Like, there's not a lot of things that game can do bad for me to really like. Sorry, I was
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine.
all
All
right.
right, the table was shaking.
But there's not a lot of things they can do wrong with that game unless they decide that this isn't the last one and they decide to try and extend it longer. And that's when I will get truly pissed at the series and probably never play it again. As much as I love that game. The Metro series has a new game coming out called Metro Exodus. There's another Pokemon game coming out this year.
There
And
is?
it's going to be like a main title Pokemon game. Where you, like a normal Pokemon game, you run around, catch Pokemon, and kill things.
Okay.
and
Catch
try and
'em,
fight
kill 'em.
And then fight
You
them.
didn't kill them. You just.
Okay.
Eat them.
Knock 'em out,
Whoa.
whatever.
I'm roasting a Bulbasaur over a fire.
Like a fucking asshole, like 6-year-old kid out there just catching bugs and killing them,
Yeah,
eating them.
eating them.
There's always that weird ass kid in your.
What is that for?
It's going to be for the Switch.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I gotta get
and it's going to
Switch.
be great. I can't wait for it.
That sounds exciting.
Like, I kind of want one, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't play my PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
as
Dude,
much.
I don't play my Switch enough, and I feel like it's the biggest waste of my money. But at the same time, it comes back to me when I need it the most.
Yeah, it's like you bring it to
It's like an
family
old
events.
Yeah,
friend.
it's like bringing it to family events is amazing. Like,
Dude,
Yeah, everyone
that's
gets
when-
involved,
that's the only
man.
time that I want one. Is like when you bring it over and we're playing the fucking
Those weird
yeah,
games.
it's like the party games that come with it.
yeah.
Well, that's what made the Wii such a.
Yeah, those
popular
are the only
thing.
good games for the Wii. Was the fucking Super Mario Brothers and
Yeah,
then the
man.
sports
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that.
Super
need
Mario
it
Brothers for the Wii is my
Smash.
fave.
I really need
Ooh,
it.
Smash.
Tennis. What was like golf and then
Yeah.
baseball,
You could do
Bowling.
yoga on the Wii.
Yogurt.
yogurt.
Just said.
Yogurt. Joseph, don't you play the Wii with me?
Shout out to Joe Coy. He's a great comedian.
So,
Joseph Coy.
this article I'm reading said that The Last of Us Part 2 might be beyond 2019.
what the fuck?
God, I'm gonna fucking
Pieces of shit.
eat my own
I don't know.
ass.
I
Whoa.
honestly,
That's how upset I am.
honestly though,
What they
Mitch,
dropped
you
that
just ruined
trailer
my
in
fucking
2016?
weekend.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's not out
I'm going
by,
home.
if they don't say anything by, what is it, E3 this year,
Mm-hmm.
then it probably won't come out this year.
No.
And
no,
that's
probably
even
not.
even
No,
if
'cause
they
they'll
do
want, like, enough
even if they
fucking
do cover
hype.
it at E3 this year, it's very
They're building the suspense.
Yeah.
Like hard.
Well, it's already been years since the last one. I mean, but
It's been
Well, that last one came out in 2013.
yeah.
shit.
It's been
So
years.
when did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said a year, and I was
No,
like, Mitchell.
years.
I thought he said 6 years. I was like,
No.
maybe.
I mean,
Just
2013.
years.
Right about.
It's 2019. Yeah.
I always
Um,
forget what year it is.
So
when
like,
did the
what-
trailer for that one come out?
It
Dude,
came
it's
out-
been a year
it-
ago.
Was it
Did- I- no,
2016?
There was that.
Was it?
Yeah, there was like
No,
that
I thought the
cinematic trailer that came out. It's been a while.
Well, like the first
The first
Hinter
glimpse
one.
of it. The first glimpse of it came
There
out
were
like
two.
years ago,
There was the
yeah.
one where like it's Joel and Ellie. You know, she's like playing the guitar, and then there's the one where it shows those other characters, and the one's like strung up.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
I
there was
think
that
it got its
one.
official reveal last year.
There was
at
there was like a
E3.
gameplay that they
Yeah.
had released.
Oh right,
That
the one that
one.
looked like nobody knew if it was fake or not.
Yeah.
Because it's like the way that she's like bouncing in and out of combat. It seems like it's like, well, is it scripted that way, or is it that immersive?
Yeah.
Which is very possible, but
Yeah.
you know, like it's one of the like if it's scripted that way, then I don't like that at all.
So what games are like? Is everybody excited about coming out? Like,
I don't play enough video games
You don't play
to
enough.
have an opinion. I like Lego games a lot, just because they're like really relaxing
Expect
for
They're
me.
so
Next Avengers
soothing.
Think of like a-
Lego game coming
I
out
could just-
soon. I bet.
Man, the best Lego game was Star Wars Awakens, The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
That one was a really good Lego game. It was super super expensive. Just
I
want
like
to
the
say that
Indiana
came out.
Jones ones, man.
Yeah,
I didn't get into those.
I played a
yeah.
few of
I
those.
I love the
I
movies.
have one of them.
Yeah.
Star Wars ones are
But
great too.
the Lego Harry Potter ones
Lego
are-
Harry Potter's great.
The Lego Harry Potter ones are like I like the Star Wars ones, but like I can play the Lego Harry Potter ones like
Right.
over and over again. I'm like fingers crossed, hoping they come out with like a Fantastic Beast ones because that'd be dope
yeah,
as
maybe
shit.
after
Brittany loves those.
4th or 5th.
She
I
loves the
love
Lego
them. I love the
games.
Lego
I watched that
games.
movie the other night.
Which one?
Fantastic
the first one?
Beasts.
or
The first
second
one or the second one?
Second one.
Pretty good.
What'd
I
you
like
think
it.
of
I watched
I
Solo
thought it was
for the
good.
first time.
Oh yeah, how'd you like it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
that should be
man,
everyone's
that
reaction to
is-
watching
I
Solo.
haven't watched it, so
It's on Netflix.
I know.
It's on Netflix. If you
Yeah,
want
that's
to kill
one
2
reason I
hours of
watched
your
it.
life.
don't got yeah.
I was-
It's one of those movies that I feel like you should watch once.
Yeah, it's
And
worth
it's
watching once. You can go, man, what a piece of
had-
shit.
oh my!
It had a lot of potential. It had a lot of potential.
Yeah, it did have a lot of potential.
There were
The
some really
best-
cool things in it, but I was just kind of like,
Lando was the
The
best,
best part of the movie
oh,
is
yeah,
Lando
Donald
Calrissian.
Glover.
Love Donald Glover.
Yeah, that's my
Shout out.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's my dude.
You know
Shout out
what?
to Donald
It's
Glover.
Mitch. You love Donald Glover. It's worth watching
worth
just
just
for
for
him.
him.
Yeah, he
He's in it
kills
for a maximum of like 45 minutes,
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
absolutely
He
Bad.
kills
part
as
of the movie.
Lando.
Yeah,
does.
he's great.
That's
And
crazy.
if they ever do a spin-off, they should really just
Do Lando.
do
Just
like
just do Lando.
I
Just
would
do
rather
Lando
watch.
movies
I
from
told
now
Nate this the
on.
other day. I would rather watch a Lando Calrissian at this point movie than watch another Han Solo
They-
movie.
didn't they
and Han Solo is
cancel-
my favorite
Yeah, they
character.
canceled-
That's mine too.
Because
That's
They
my
it's
canceled
favorite.
all the projects that they had that weren't like like episode 9. Just because
After
they were
that
gonna do
movie.
like
Like, I
an
didn't-
Obi-Wan and
They should do a Darth Maul movie. Fuck it.
Dude,
Fuck it.
dude.
If
Yeah.
they're
I mean,
they got nothing better to do.
yeah.
The
exactly.
only
Might as
origin,
well.
But you know,
Throw it against the wall and
wasn't
see
Rogue
what
One
sticks.
good?
the only origin I think.
What?
Was Rogue One good?
Rogue
Yeah.
One
I
was pretty
love
good.
that. That's one of my
Yeah, it's
favorites.
really
Still,
good.
that's one of my
Don-
favorite Star Wars movies. Actually,
Yeah.
I haven't
It's on my
watched
top
that movie,
three,
but I know
actually.
that
That's on
Donnie-
Netflix.
The guy that Donnie Yen plays dies.
Who?
Oh, he's the
blind
blind
dude.
dude.
Oh
what's
yeah,
his
dude, he's
name?
great.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's the
Donnie Yen-
best.
Oh,
He's,
a
probably
blind
one of
man.
my favorite martial
He's blonde.
artists.
Yeah,
Dude.
he's
so
blonde.
cool.
He's blind.
I said blonde.
Oh yeah, he's not blonde though, is he?
I don't know.
No,
He's not
he's
blonde.
Asian.
He's Asian as fuck.
He's
He has
Asian
black
people
hair.
aren't allowed to be
I
blonde.
thought you guys said he was blonde.
No, he's blind.
He's blind.
Oh,
He can't see though.
Asian people aren't allowed to be
He
blind.
can't see good
he's
like you and me.
blonde.
You're looking forward to the Resident Evil.
Oh, that and
Remaster.
Devil May Cry 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been a
See,
huge fan of those.
I haven't played a Devil May Cry game in
Bzzz.
years. I think it was back on an Xbox 360, so it's been
Jeez.
real years. And it wasn't
It's
even
been
my
real
Xbox
years.
360.
Was it mine?
Was my sister.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Damn. I've been playing those
Oh,
games
boy.
since Devil May Cry since it came out, PlayStation 2. That was one of the first games. Actually, might be the first PlayStation 2 game I ever played. And
Damn.
then I've been playing Resident
Mine was
Evil.
like GTA.
Oh, dude, 3?
3, yeah.
Oh my god, that was a
3.
game changer. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because the old ones, you're
Shoot
looking
ahead.
down, you got that down view,
yeah.
and it was just
I
like little
didn't
micro
like those.
machines.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Oh, man, micro machines.
That's what
Those
it
things
looked
were
like.
I didn't
dope.
like those ones.
But yeah, I've been playing Resident Evil since the 90s, like
My,
PlayStation 1.
Yeah, my friend Harold is
Hey,
Roldy.
Roldy.
Shout out to
Is-
Roldy.
Yeah, shout out to Harold. Shout out to Roldy. He's a big Resident Evil fan, and I mean, he knows like everything about the series. Like he's like a big Resident Evil buff.
I am too.
So it's safe to say that he's excited
gets
about the remake.
I don't know.
Oh.
He has some strong opinions about
Oh,
the
shit.
couple new ones that came out.
I didn't like 7 at all. I
Yeah.
absolutely hate 7.
I don't know his opinion on it yet. I haven't really talked to him about his Resident because I'm not into those games. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The only horror game I've played since a long time is probably what's that game?
Like
Dead by Daylight.
Oh.
And even then, I don't really classify as a horror game because you're not scared. Really.
Yeah,
you're
it's-
just more like hopped on adrenaline because you
Is-
don't want to die.
Is that not unlike the Jason game that came out not too long ago?
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm not.
That game kind of sucks.
I couldn't get
and
into
I'll tell
that
you
one.
why. I'll tell you why.
I couldn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
I suck. I
Well,
suck at
Yeah,
that
I'm
game.
absolutely terrible. I pick somebody
It's
up
not
and
even
stab me in the neck or something. I'm like, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can,
yeah.
Firecrackers.
you can get away.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Jason's kind of overpowered. He can teleport anywhere on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like that vision where he just kind of slips on through.
Technically,
Vision.
technically, if you play right, it's harder for the randoms because there's proximity chat. You can't but if you're in a party, it doesn't matter because you can just talk. You're like, hey, I'm at here. I'm here. Jason's near me. I'm here.
Oh.
But when you're in proximity chat, when you're in game chat,
That's how it should be.
it's how it's meant to be played. So it's a lot
Gotcha.
harder. So you're like, hey, anyone around me? And even Jason can hear you. I'm pretty
Like
sure.
if you're close enough to him?
Yeah.
That's
So you're like,
creepy.
hey,
Yeah.
is anyone near me?
I am, bitch.
I'm here.
I'm gonna stick this
You
machete up your
called.
ass.
Wedgie.
That's how he kills you.
Wedgie to
Atomic
death.
wedgie.
I'm gonna wedge your
Atomic
ass to
death.
death.
Death by Wedgie.
There's not really much games that I'm really too anticipated about. I've went over the games I've talked about. Like I said, it's
Yeah. It seems like it might be a slow year, but there might be some
Until-
shit that comes out of nowhere.
until
Yeah.
E3 hits.
E3.
It'll be a very slow year, and we do have a couple early game releases. I think Anthem releases next year or March, but even then, like I said, not many people are probably gonna pick it up until it's out. Past couple weeks.
Dang. When is E3?
E3 will be early summer, the beginning of summer.
Okay. All right. Well,
Shit.
we'll have to wait till then to see if anything else comes out.
For real.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the FootLong Pony Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Special thanks to Mitch for joining us.
Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah,
problem.
thanks.
Thanks, Mitch.
Always.
Check out the podcast exclusively on YouTube. We have an Instagram page. I think it's just FootLong Pony. Isn't
Yep.
it?
Yeah.
All right, well, check that shit out too.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.